What's up, guys? Finally, He Sleeps here, back with another episode on the truck project. Today, we're gonna work on vinyl, just a little bit of vinyl details. There's a part of the pillar, it's the split between the door and the extended cab window that just drives me nuts. And I wanna black it out so that it runs in line with the windows. And then we're gonna add black vinyl to the windshield. Rather than like tinted shade across the front, I want black vinyl so it all kind of rolls together. This is the first thing we're gonna take a look at, which is this pillar right here between the windows on it. We're gonna try to see if we can't black that out and then across the top of the windshield just to give a shade. First thing we need to do is just clean this really good. You're gonna wanna use a normal cleaner, nothing with any kind of wax in it. You don't wanna use anything that's gonna repel water because any of that's gonna repel the vinyl from sticking as well. You also wanna get in the back edge of the door, like around here, and then where we're gonna put it, we're actually gonna have to remove all this trim. So we're gonna go ahead and pull all the trim out. Just so we have full access. Just make sure your cleaner has no wax in it, because that's gonna cause problems with the vinyl adhering. Next step is going to be knifeless tape. We're going to lay knifeless tape across the top and the bottom right in line with where we want it. That way we can lay the vinyl over it and the knifeless tape peels it off. You can buy this on Amazon. It's really not that expensive. It's just, if you look real close, there is a wire inside the tape, and then that cuts through the vinyl. So here's the vinyl that we have. I bought a big roll. I think it was under 20 bucks on Amazon. Links in the description. And it's enough to do the pillars as well as the windshield. So I just cut a piece off the bottom so that it's big enough to go on. And all we're gonna do is lay it down, smooth it out, and then round the edges and go from there. So everything's clean. All we're gonna do is peel the back off. Okay, I'm gonna start at the top. There's a whole video on how to lay vinyl on a vehicle, and you can watch that. I'll put the link for that one in there as well. So laying the vinyl down is actually pretty easy, and for this I'm probably not even gonna need heat. Other than to cure it after it's all said and done. All right. All right, now you can see the tape coming through, which is fine. And we're gonna use X-Acto and trim it so it can wrap. We're cutting it pretty close. So we can wrap it around the back. Now, where it's going to pull in here I'm going to trim it down just a little bit. Just so I have something to work with here. If you get into a bind, you can peel it up. It's one of the joys of working with vinyl. All right. Now, to use the knifeless tape, it peels back a little bit to expose the wire. And you separate the wire from the tape. There it is. And then it's a hard pull to start. Then you gotta make sure you peel the excess from the knifeless tape from behind. Press it down. Okay, now we're going to peel the protective coating off. There it is. Voila. Much better. Much better. Now we're moving on to the windshield. You got to clean it really good, same as what we talked about with the pillars. But for this, because this is an old truck and there's some issues with the windshield, you kind of you can see it or not, there's some like debris. You can feel it. So we're going to go through with a razor blade and just make sure it's completely clean. And then when you're cleaning it, you want to make sure you clean all the way along the edge of the trim because you don't want any dirt coming in through here. You can peel this up a little bit because we're going to try to cut right along the edge of all the trim. So I've got my straight razor and I'm basically just coming in and cleaning up any little bits of debris on the glass, making sure that it's on the it's not on the outside. Okay, we've got the knifeless tape laid out on the roof or across the windshield. Now the key with the knifeless tape is you measure your corners where you want it and you measure the middle, and then if it's wrong you can just peel it up and fix it. So that's going to be the bottom edge of our vinyl when it's done. So when we stand back on this thing, it's even and straight, and that's been the toughest part of this whole thing, is trying to get the knifeless tape on where we want it cut. Right, just like center it and then pull that plenty of room. Just glass it. Damn. This shit is hard to peel up. Okay, we're trying to get to. I got one hell of a finger. Here, you want to come on to my side with the heat?
Yeah. Make sure this will go out. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I'll try that. Good. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just start working it out. You got a shit ton of bubbles, but they'll get worked out. Does this have a clear thing on it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. He goes, is this a battery for a dirt bike?
Jesus. No, lawnmower.
I told him
75.
I was like, it's a 97 Civic, so basically the same thing.
You want to go over there and pull?
Yeah. Is that just like is that battery that small?
Mm-hmm. It's black.
Yeah, and your trim is black.